So Twilight's willing to take the time to clear the snow off of her front steps, but won't bother clearing a path to walk up to the castle, meaning they'll just track snow all over the steps anyway. Twilight grabs a book from the middle of this shelf where there wasn't one previously. Getting some Double Rainbow vibes from this animation already. I don't care how distraught she is, Twilight would never let these books be put back that haphazardly, especially with the spines not even facing outward for this stack. Also, this Hearthwarming book was on the topmost shelf of this shelving arrangement, so she's not even putting them back in order. Is this a giant icicle, or is Discord floating in front of the screen completely invisible besides his horn? That's a bird whistle, which makes a lighter whistling sound than that of a duck call. I'm gonna be honest with you, I first thought Rarity was gifted a pool noodle, and this was just her reaction for receiving such a strange gift, because it seems a little too perplexed for just a simple piece of fabric, especially one of such an...
Why are we opening presents at Sugar Cube Corner this year?
Because Sugar Cube Corner has candy everywhere!
No, it doesn't. Look at all the empty shelves and displays. Applejack was initially next to Fluttershy when opening Twilight's presents, but the order reveal switched her with Rarity. Also, that's Applejack's gift, but that's Rainbow Dash's model.
Oh, neat. A book. Just what I've always wanted.
Well, I'm fine with the passive aggressiveness displayed here and all the others' reactions. Rainbow's just seems a little too blunt and brash for her character.
At least she gives us the ones with a unique cover design.
It's possible that's sarcasm on Rarity's part, but that actually makes Twilight look extra bad for the fact that she couldn't even get different books for her friends. The chair is clipping through Twilight's leg. Now those piles of books have vanished from the shelves altogether. You know, that's pretty off-model movement, but it's moments like these that help me appreciate the humor in these kinds of animations. The Rooster Hat's comb isn't red. I've been pretty lenient when it comes to the presence of magical aura so far, but how can the pencil have a clear aura around it and not the notepad? I would take away all the sins if not only this pencil mark showed up on the rest of the montage, but it became a running joke with Twilight unconsciously writing all over herself. According to the background of these scenes, Twilight is in this tree, but then how would she be able to see inside the barn at this angle? Angel's a spoiled brat cliche. Come on, Twilight, staying on the ceiling can't be that hard when you've got wait a minute. Don't say anything about Cheese Sandwich's model being off. It's not a big deal. Making those unique body types is difficult. Just don't send anything. Wait, his cutie mark is a white background. That should be the color of his coat. That's sin-worthy. Unless the ground is pure ice, there is no way the snow would be smooth enough for the party cannon's momentum to send it that far backwards, let alone uphill. With the lights projected onto the building and not shining through the windows, it looks more like it's the aftermath of a hearth-warming police raid than a party. Did Rainbow Dash not take her gift home? Or did she just bring it back to play indoors and not outside in the snowy and clearly slick weather? I hope you like that sound. Because I like this sound.
Well, I must say, for your very first try, you've certainly outdone yourself, Twilight.
It is a fine design, but where are the front leg holes?
A new bucket. It's like an answered prayer.
I personally would have sprung for a bigger bucket, unless Apple Bloom is the only one who bathes in it. That is still kind of small for doing so inside, even if it is unbreakable.
They shoot candy, by the way.
Candy is technically a singular plural noun, so shooting off one piece is grammatically correct. Still, it's kind of a ripoff when it comes to celebrating with more than just you. I have no issues with the reappearing blocks bottle for no reason whatsoever, but why is this one suddenly broken in half?
Twilight, it's time for you to open your present now.
So did you girls get something else for each other as well? Because here it looks like you at first only get one present each, and then have Twilight also get you something, like she's the only one who gets this treatment. Good job, Twilight, making up for each of them receiving books, but what about Spike? Or is this supposed to be routine for him now?
It took us a lot of time to remember all of the best memories we've had together. Good thing the roots of the Golden Oak ornaments were there to help us remember all 102 of them.
102 seems to be referencing the number of episodes, putting it at Party Pooped in Season 5, or are we counting two-parters as one, and that would be 109, being Crusaders of the Lost Mark, which works regarding Apple Bloom's look. However, this also contradicts the fact that Hearthbreakers came out after that, and will be occurring at the same time as his animation. Anyway, moral of the story is don't use specific numbers when nitpicking is involved. It really is a great present having a photo book full of memories. The only thing that could top it is if those memories were animated. Oh wait, sorry girls, you've been retroactively outdone by Spike and Starlight. Happy Hearthwarming!
I've been studying on what you need most.
Yay, just like in my story.
Oh, how lovely.
Well, I'll be. It's like an answered prayer.
Oh, by the way, it's unbreakable.
No spoilers!
That one's also unbreakable.
Shake it, 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 shake it. Salvation!